What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Thai Live channel. I'm Min Thai, and in this podcast for you today, I want to share with you how nail salon delegate clients to the nail technician. You as a client has probably got your nails done at the nail salon, and you probably wondering to yourself, like, how do nail technicians get their clients? And who is delegating the clients to the nail technician? Especially when you go into a nail salon and you see so many nail technicians just sitting there waiting for the next clients. Well, there is a process, and this process is pretty intense because if the owner messed up on the delegation of which client's getting which nail tech, that can become a fight with the nail technician and the other nail technician and the owner. So let's really talk about this subject, and I would love to hear your feedback on which process that works for you in terms of delegating clients to the nail technician. But before we start the show, you know how we like to get down. Pump them fists. Shake them hips. That's a workout. Let's calm down real quick, y'all. The reason why I want to talk about how we want to delegate clients to the nail technician is because you have probably seen a lot of crazy videos on social media where you see two nail technicians fighting, screaming, yelling at each other in front of the client, and everybody just have the camera open. We don't want that in the salon environment. We want the environment where it's welcoming, friendly, professional. Is because we've been bashed for so long as an industry service worker, as a nail technician. And when it comes to delegating clients to the nail technician, there's a lot of process. And the first process that you're going to see majority of most salon use is called the first come, first serve. And that means if you are the first person to walk into the salon, and if there's going to be a client who's walking in, you are going to get that client. And then the second one that shows up in the salon will get the second walk-in. And the third one and the third client. That's how it works. And you probably wondering to yourself right now, what if all the nail technician walks in at the same time? And me personally, that's kind of impossible. If you have a team of 5 walking in at the same time, they have to hold hand. They have to walk lay to lay simultaneously. But here's the problem. If they were holding hand with 5 nail technicians, they can't pass the door. The door is too small, too narrow. 5 people, that door will not fit. So they had to make sure, decide who's going to walk in first. But a lot of time, let's say if there was 2 nail technicians walking in, more likely, they're going to just say, oh, you go ahead, you can take care of her. I take the next one. That is called being grateful and respectful. Now, I just built you the perfect picture, right? That was the perfect picture of delegation. Is first come, first serve. Now, you also have employees who have appointments. Now, staff who have an appointment, that's an advantage. An advantage where you don't have to worry about the walk-ins, and that really helps the owner with the delegation to the clients. Because if you have an appointment, high chance I don't have to plan for you. You're going to plan your day because we know your schedule. And once you have a big gap, then we know who's going to be next in that turn. Another thing about delegating clients to the technician is, as an owner, we have to understand our staff, our technician skills, strength, and weakness. As an owner, I also have to know the clients, if they are picky, if they are hard, if they're somebody that might need a better nail technician. All of those factors plays a big role in delegation, which This is where it's not black and white. Because what I built the picture for you earlier, first come, first serve, that's black and white. All of this calculate into the mind of an owner when it comes to delegating to the nail technician. Why do we have to calculate all of that? Because as an owner, we don't want the nail technician to have a bad day. We want the nail technician to be happy serving clients. So because of that, on the other hand, as the owner, we have to read the posture of the client. So sometimes we are never 100% right. But let's say if we do this business for so long, we know, we remember the face that are coming in. You'd be surprised, but nail technician, they don't remember faces as much as the owner or the manager of the salon, because the manager of the salon takes ownership of the salon. And because of that, their job is to make sure to remember who's coming in, how picky they are, how creative they want to be for certain type of nail tech. So with that being said, when it comes to delegating customer to nail technician as an owner, I also have to understand which client is made for which technician. And that is where, as a nail technician, you have to understand the level skill set that you play in the salon. For example, if you are somebody who is super, super, super good, I don't mind sending you any client when it's your turn. I don't at all. But if you are somebody who I know are short-tempered, the moment the clients ask you to change the shape, to change the length, why would I give you a picky client? That's just pretty much me as an owner throwing you under the bus. So what I do is I give that client to somebody I know who is calm, willing to work with the client. And then when I see another client that walks in, I say, hey, you can take care of this client because I know this client is easy. She just wants to be here for good services. And that is what owners do when we delegate these kind of tasks to the nail technician. But sometimes the nail technician, they do not understand. They think we playing favoritism. They think that, oh, we don't care about them. Why are we skipping on them? And the next thing you know, they get angry. They get mad. They want to start a fight with the other nail tech. They want to start a fight with the owner. They want to quit. They want to move on to another salon. It's not the salon. It's you. It's you. You, as a nail technician, you got to have your ego at this level. Not up there, this level. Know your strength. Know your weaknesses. Because as an owner, I know your strength and weaknesses. That's why we are the owner. You are the worker. I'm sorry I had to say like that. There's a reason why you're the worker and I'm the owner. Because you know, as an employee and the owner, there's a big gap. That's how the industry of the beauty is. There is no such thing as hierarchy. You're either the owner or you're the employee. And that's a big gap to jump. And as the owner, we able to see every single one of our employees' strengths and weaknesses. And because of that, we delegate the clients accordingly. Not that we try and play favoritism or we like that girl more. We just know that you can handle that certain type of client, so we give you that client. But at the end of the day, we still try to play fair. How? If I had to skip on you because to give that picky client to another person, I'm going to make sure that you get the next client that's coming in that's able to serve you. You see what I'm saying? That is very important when it comes to delegating to which nail technician to give the clients to. And of course, there's other method too. There's methods where people, they write their name down, how many service they do, how many service they've done. And if it's crazy, some salon where if that person have done 4 and the other person has done only 2, The salon give that person a chance to catch up to 4, regardless who's coming in late or not. Me, as a salon owner back in the day, look, if you're going to walk in coming in late, I'm going to make sure that you get the clients the moment that you are walking in. Because, because I'm telling you, all I have to tell you is the moment you walk in and I know that you are coming in late, I'm going to make sure that you understand why you're late and why you're not making it enough clients compared to other nail technician. That's me being fair. I don't know how other way I can be fair anymore. But I got to make sure that everybody eats though, as an owner. As an owner, we don't want to play favoritism. We appreciate the hard-working one. If you feel like you're not getting the clients the right way, ask yourself what improvement that you need to improve. Is it your attitude? Because if it's not your skill, then it's your attitude. Because in the nail industry, you either have 2 things. You either have both skill and personality, or you just have skill and no personality, or a person with no skills. So you got to understand why you're being delegated to a certain type of client. But at the end of the day, the owner still wants you to make money. We do. We want you to improve. We want you to practice. That's why we continue to educate you. That's why we continue to go to these beauty convention shows to share with you what is new, what is trending. But the question is, are you willing to learn it? Are you willing to change bad habit into good habits? And if you're able to show the owner that you hungry, you really want to make money, you're willing to put up with all the BS, of course the owner is going to give the client. Because at the end of the day, the owner only wants what's best for the nail technician. That's it. And that is how we delegate our clients to the nail technician. Hopefully you guys understand the process. Thank you so much for listening. Let me know what you think about this, how you delegate your client to your nail technician, and what works for you to prevent all chaos. Thank you so much. Before we end the show, you know how we like to get down, down, down. Man, every time I talk about this, y'all, I get so excited. Thank you for listening. I appreciate y'all more than anything.